Hi, welcome to Artisan Quick Tips with Jennifer. I'm Jennifer Wise, and I'm going to show you today how to add a simple border around an element like a picture in Artisan digital scrapbooking software. If you need a few fast facts about Artisan, here they are. If you're new to Artisan, go ahead and pause this recording while you read it over. And don't miss my email address down at the bottom if you have any questions, and my website for Artisan, digital art, photo storage, and all sorts of goodies. Okay, so how do you add just a simple border around something like a photo? It's very quick. It's called a stroke. You may see I don't know, there's a couple of different places where a stroke, you might see the word stroke, and that means a border. It means a simple border. I have another Artisan quick tip video about adding a mat, which is kind of similar to a border, only it's thicker and has a little bit of a shadow with it and everything. So check out that video if you want something a little more substantive than just a simple border around it. Okay, so let's add a stroke, add a border around this photo. Let me zoom in on it a little bit so you can see it. Okay, so you first click on the item that you would like to have the stroke or the border around. And then you come up here to the menu and you click on the Format tab. Once you do that, you'll see this ribbon underneath with all these different options. And you will click this one where my mouse is here, called Stroke. So to add a stroke, you first click Stroke, and then you will get options over here at the right. Currently, there isn't a stroke around this picture, yes. But when you click the little arrow over there at the right, you can choose from simple, compound, or select stroke from an art kit. We'll start with a simple stroke, a plain line, a dotted line, a dashed line, all this variety of like Morse code dots and dashes. You can choose whatever you want. Let's start with, let's just do a plain old line. So it's going to give me a line that's black. It's going to give me a line that is already a certain width, but I can adjust that if I want. If I want a pretty wide one, or if I want a really, really thin one, I can choose whatever I would like. I can also choose the style, simple, compound, or even a pattern, and the color. So let's say I don't really want it to be black. I'd rather it to, let's say, be brown, like those words down there. I can select solid color and I can just choose a brown if I want, or I can, well, let's do that. There's a brown, ta-da. But if I would like a more specific color of brown, I can choose this sample and I get a little dropper that I can bring anywhere on my screen. Actually, I could make it the color of my hair if I want, but I don't want to. I'd rather make it right down here in that word. I've got all these different color options. So let's go maybe there. Okay, so now this stroke or this border is the same color as, well, these words have a lot of colors in them, but it's one of the colors in those words. Once I decide, yep, that's exactly it, that's what I want, then I will click OK. I can still adjust, like if I want it to be wider, I can do that. I can kind of play with it. I can change the style of the line too. Once I'm done, I click OK. All right, so let's do something else to it. Let's go back to Format, Stroke over here at the upper left. So we get our options back. Let's now look at compound strokes. So these are just multiple lines. Well, let's choose that one. And let's make it a little thicker so it's a little easier to see. How about an 8-point? Now I'm going to click OK, but I'm going to zoom in as well so that you can see that there are multiple lines there. It's kind of nice. So let's try one more thing back to format, stroke, and let's try now. Select a stroke from an art kit. There are some basic kind of fancy strokes in here that you might want. So let's try this stroke 4. We'll select that stroke. Oh, it's got dots on it. I can change the shape or the color and texture again. I can change the width. Maybe that's too small. Anyway, and then click OK. Oh, it is small. Oh my goodness, it's super, super small. You can barely even see it. I made it very small, sorry. Probably too small to see. But anyway, that is how you can add a variety of borders or strokes around any of your elements. You could do this with a paper or a photo or whatever you like. So I hope you enjoyed that. I think it's kind of a fun thing to do with your pages in your Artisan digital scrapbooking. So thank you for watching. If you liked this video and found it helpful, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube will help other people find it as well. And subscribe to the channel if you'd like more videos, not only on Artisan, but on photo storage, other memory keeping tips, and the like. Thank you.